everyone. It's dark 30. That just means it's really early. I was so excited to start the concrete stenciling project here in the lockdown backyard patio makeover. I got up and got everything ready. So here we are. I'm using the trifolium stencil from Rhythmic Walls Designs. This stencil was designed by Nesbitt. And so here's some progress. Here's my setup. There's the stencil all taped down onto the concrete base coat. I'm also recommending, if you have one of these garden kneelers, this is great. I also have a pad for my feet. So I am using the 4-inch roller there with those two, what they really are art sponges, but they're really stiff. And so I can get great control with those. And I'm gonna do a little reveal here. I haven't picked this up yet to see what it looks like. Let's check it out together. Wow, pretty spectacular. Gently lay this back down because I want to add some more layers. I'm also going to go back over because I started in this corner. I want to show you this. This section here is some really tiny dots. So I'm actually going to touch this up. So any section that has these dots or really fine detail, I'm going to do some touch-up work on those. So I think what I've learned is to really like a discovery process. You kind of have to really learn to work with the stencil, work with the paint you have. Since I'm outside, I'm working with the temperature and the humidity that affects the paint as well. I have a fan running too, so I can get quick dry time. So I can do multiple layers to build up the opaqueness of the paint. And I'm using this chalk paint for my white base here, Rust-Oleum's chalk paint. All right, check back in. I'll give you guys some more progress in a bit. So I'm using primarily this sponge, which is a little bit harder and stiffer, and this 4-inch sponge roller. And it's going well, consistent. I started using these sponges because I have more control, and this trifolium stencil has what I think of as like a leaf effect, and this is outside in the garden. So I'm also using the sponges to create a little bit of texture because they're leaves. So here we go. So I'm just dabbing very lightly, very quickly to layer the paint on top. And I have a fan going, which you can probably hear. I hope you can hear me over the fan, because I want the paint, actually let me adjust it. I want it to dry quickly so I can do the layers all at the same time. And it's coming together nicely. So I woke up really early in the morning, scared to death to do this stencil. And I sent a text to the stencil designer begging her to give me a different stencil. Now, I remember I practiced on this stencil yesterday. I thought I was all confident, but I was feeling intimidated when I woke up thinking about doing it, and I thought I need something simpler with less lines and less detail. And I scoured her Facebook page, Rhythmic Walls Designs, looking for what I thought was a simpler stencil. And then I laid down and said, well, let me just do some meditation so I can relax. And after I did the meditation, oh, you guys can't see me. After I did the meditation, I got up. I had all my supplies set up from the night before, and I said, girl, go out there and do that stencil. That's the stencil you wanted, and you practiced, and here I am. All right, here we are. 2 coats of the white. Remember, this is the Trifolium stencil designed by Leslie Nesbitt, founder and creator of Rhythmic Walls Design. It turned out amazing, if I must say so myself. I'm going to let this dry for about an hour more. I was running the fan the entire time to help spots dry so that I could layer. And then I'm going to do 3 coats of Behr's Concrete Wet and Shine Sealer. Behr is a product you can get from Home Depot. So check back.